Monday, you know what that means, it's recycling time. Cans and bottles first. It is raining. Cardboard, you get a lot of this in Christmas, so just cartons, and we're all done. Well, the gaming week begins on Dead Dungeon. Anyone who's watched week 49 will know that we did the Windows version last night to do a bit of the day 7, so we're going to do the exact same thing, hopefully, on the Xbox version. So, next up, it's one that we started around this time last week, which is in Get Over Here, or Get Over Here. Just have a quick pop on this to get something to keep us going on the 7th day one. Back again, Forza Horizon 5 has been coming in quite handy on these TA Christmas challenges. We've done it on day 3, day 4, day 6 and now day 7. Obviously it is the 13th today, so we are catching up, but we are trying to stagger it a little bit. Get a few games that we wouldn't have otherwise played alongside the likes of this one. Continue on the 7 achievements with 7 letters in them. We're on Jeopardy for an online veteran one. So let's start Tuesday off. Tuesday's action is on Polychromatic, which is basically a modernised version of Asteroids. You shoot everything that's on the screen. Hopefully completing day 7, 7 gamers counting, is Nickelodeon Kart Races. TA is having a bit of an issue scaling match at the moment though, so hopefully if this does do, then day 7 completed. There we go, there's day 7, 7 games counting, which was Dead Dungeon, Windows and Main, Get Over Here, Forza Horizon 5, Jeopardy, Polychromatic and Nickelodeon Kart Races. So day 8, which is a little difficult, but why news, we have had them saved up since we saw it released. It's the D that's going to cause the issue at the moment. Well, a new game, but not a new franchise. As you can see, Synchro Hedgehogs is now 2 Synchro Hedgehogs. On the Extratillion, as you know, we do own and completed every Extratillion. So there's a Windows one and there will be an Xbox one as well. But we're using this, it's good timing, the L in Yuletide. Continuing the game on what is a very sunny December afternoon, you can see by the fact that we reflected in the TV, is Minesweeper Genius to get 50 deaths to tick off the E, or the first E in Yuletide. Back on Get Over Here to do the T, which is a triple kill, which is a bit difficult doing it when you've got to play 3 computer characters, but we have got a second controller. But it's still harder, but the main thing is, it's done. And for the first time during the TA Christmas challenge, we've actually got a completion out of it. Nice work, all achievements unlocked. Brilliant. A new game in collection edition called Rubber Bandit. It is on Game Pass. It does look like a sort of multiplayer one. The reason we're doing this is because the letter I takes a lot of effort on the games we do have, and it's always nice to start a new one on Pass. A wondrous Wednesday is we're not far off 600,000. We're up to 128 for the first 2 days. And the other reason we are doing this is because just there at the bottom, a new record, 1907, which topples last week's 1902. We are now into Countdown Finals week, which usually means that a final round doesn't go the full way, and first day of it, and it went the full way. So 1907 is the new record. Oh, another new one on collection, as you can see there, it's called Socko Bunny. It's one we bought on the sales a while back, and this is to try and do letter D in Yuletide, which is proving a little more difficult than originally thought, because the one that we did plan to do for the letter D didn't work. So, Socko Bunny it is. Another one on the collection, this is Game Pass. Kill It With Fire. For anyone who doesn't like spiders, it's probably an ideal Game Pass quest is certainly popping up as well. I think it was 3 then that popped up. And it should complete Yuletide, and then obviously day 9, I think it will be. I mean, the fact that we're on day 9 nearly, and we're only 15 days into the month is not bad. Kill It With Fire. Well, there you go, day 8 is complete. And what's even stranger is that day 8 is 8 different games. Day 7 was 7 different games. That's a lot of different games. So moving on, 9 should be a little easier because it's a game with 2 genres, like, I don't know, fighting and adventure. 10 will be the we've got a few saved up for that. 11, I'm not too sure on because it could be a dungeon crawler game. And 12, I'll take a bit of planning with the ratio. So, TA Christmas Challenge Day 9, and that is 9 different unlocks on games with 2 genres. Obviously, Forza Horizon has the boost of being a racing game and an adventure game. It's Friday, and while there's no significant records as such, you can see top left, 601,000 overall. Which is pretty good, to be honest. 186 weeks, 429 days. When our 128 is nearly finished on the top row. For the month itself, just shy of 24,000 with what is, well, basically a full 10 days left. So at the basis of 18, it's 18,000. You're talking about beating 40,000, but you never know what can happen. In terms of the year itself, 431,000, which is pretty decent. Obviously, 450 is probably the goal for December. Taking it to that, because 500,000 in a year is a bit difficult to do. As far as the week goes, down to the 9,200s. As obviously we only hit one record, which is in the 1900s, but 18s across the board. Second week in a row, we've had nothing below an 18, which is pretty good. As you can see, 9343 last week, so that's what, 126 less, so not too bad. Oh, it's like change gaming sense, and this is a change because I can't remember the last time we played on the actual 360 console. We played 60 games back and back, but we're actually on the console on the Wolf Among Us because we've just discovered that the next day of the TA challenge, which is achievements beginning with there's some on this and there's some on a game that we were planning to do day 9 on. So it's worth jumping on this and the other one, getting day 9 done, and then you've got 2 games you can jump on this for. Wolf Among Us. Continuing with the Xbox 360 theme, we're on Resident Evil 6 because we discovered that there's a few on this we could get, and it does suit the 9 day. So I'll have a quick go on this. There we go, that's day 9 done, a bit more evenly spread. Some of the other ones where it was like 7 different games, 8 different games. Forza Horizon's 4 and 5, and as you've all seen today. On the Saturday, Wolf's got 1, we got 4. It took an hour and a half to do one of the levels, but then we ended up getting 4 on Resident Evil. Next up is the This starting. We got 5 already lined up. That one. Day 10 of the TA challenge continues with Zombie Driver HD, which we originally planned to start day 9 with, but it's been more useful for day 10. Similar to around this time last week, we're on Omno to try and do the This. There's a couple on this that we knew were there when we were planning the day, so Omno again. And there we go. You just see there, thank you for playing Omno. We got the 3 This we needed for day 10, but for anyone looking for a Game Pass game that's graphically and audio makes you think, this is definitely worth it. A few hours, I mean, we've had to play it a couple of times because we played it originally last week and missed a couple of collectibles and forgot. But as you can see there, it's another game that has Kickstarter support, something that seems to be quite common on Game Pass, but main thing is nice where all achievements are unlocked, and day 10's TA challenge is a little closer than it was. So, like all DC supervillains, to close the week, we are hoping to get day 10 done before midnight. If not, it'll go on to next week, so you'll see day 10 completed, not in this set, but in next week's set. But DC supervillains.